2025 is almost over, and you're standing at the edge of a new year, a new chapter, a fresh start. But I have to be honest with you, most of you are walking into a trap. You can't step into your future carrying everything from your past. There are things you're holding on to right now, mindsets, relationships, sins, shame, that will follow you into 2026 and destroy everything God is trying to build. Isaiah 43:18-19 says, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" If this message found you right now, it's because God is giving you one last chance, one final warning, to let go of what's been killing you. Because what you carry into 2026 will either make you or break you. Let me ask you something. How many times have you said, "This year is going to be different"? How many New Year's resolutions have you made only to find yourself in the same cycle by February? And it's not because you're weak. It's not because you don't want change. It's because you keep carrying the same weight. You can't heal in the same environment that made you sick. You can't grow while you're still watering dead relationships. And you can't walk into your destiny dragging your past behind you. So tonight, I'm going to show you 7 things, 7 weights you must leave in 2025, or they will destroy everything waiting for you in 2026. And number 7, it's the one most Christians are guilty of, and they don't even know it. Number 1, leave the shame of your past mistakes. You messed up. You fell. You did things you're not proud of. And every day you carry that weight, that voice that says, "You're not worthy. You're damaged. You'll never be clean again." But listen to me. Shame is not from God. Conviction is. Conviction says, you did something wrong, but you can change. Shame says, you are wrong and you'll never be enough. Romans 8:1 declares, "Therefore there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." No condemnation. Not some, not a little, none. If you've repented, if you've asked God for forgiveness, then it's done. The enemy is the only one still bringing it up. Leave the shame in 2025, because 2026 is for the redeemed. Number 2, leave the toxic relationships you keep reviving. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That person who drains you, who takes and never gives, who shows up only when they need something. And every time you cut them off, you let them back in, because you're afraid of being alone, because you think maybe this time will be different. But Proverbs 13:20 warns, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." You can't grow surrounded by people who are stuck. You can't heal with people who keep reopening your wounds. And you can't become who God called you to be if you're still tied to people who remind you of who you used to be. 2026 requires new associations, new friendships, new connections. And if you don't leave the toxic ones behind, they will poison everything God is trying to plant in your life. Number 3, leave the addiction that's stealing your future. I'm not just talking about drugs or alcohol. I'm talking about anything you run to instead of God. The doom scrolling, the hours you lose staring at other people's lives on this very app. Porn, social media, shopping, food, validation from people who don't even care about you. That thing you do when you're anxious, when you're lonely, when you're trying to numb the pain. 1 Corinthians 6:12 says, "I have the right to do anything, but not everything is beneficial. I have the right to do anything, but I will not be mastered by anything." Mastered. If it controls you, if you can't stop even when you want to, it's not a habit, it's an addiction. And 2026 will demand a version of you that's free, clear-minded, fully present. You can't walk into your calling shackled, so break the chains now. Get help, get accountability, get serious, because what you're holding on to is holding you back. Number 4, leave the bitterness toward the people who hurt you. They betrayed you. They lied. They walked away when you needed them most. And you have every right to be angry. But here's the truth. Bitterness doesn't punish them. It punishes you. Hebrews 12:15 warns, "See to it that no one falls short of the grace of God, and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many." A bitter root, it grows in the dark, it spreads, and before you know it, it's choking out everything good in your life. Forgiveness isn't about letting them off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the prison of unforgiveness. And I'm not saying you have to reconcile with them. I'm not saying you have to let them back in, but you do have to let it go. Because if you carry that bitterness into 2026, it will poison every new relationship, every opportunity, every blessing God is trying to give you. Number 5, leave the victim mentality. Life has been hard. People have hurt you. Doors have closed. Prayers have gone unanswered. And you have every reason to feel like life is against you. But here's what God is saying. You are not a victim. You are a victor. Romans 8:37 declares, "In all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us." More than conquerors, not victims, not barely surviving, conquerors. And I know it's easier to stay in victim mode, because being a victim means you don't have to take responsibility. You don't have to change. You don't have to fight. But 2026 requires warriors, not victims. So stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop blaming your circumstances and start taking ownership of your healing, your growth, your future. Number 6, leave the fear of starting over. You've been stuck for years, not because you don't know what to do, but because you're afraid. Afraid of failing, afraid of being judged, afraid that it's too late, that you're too old, that you've missed your chance. But Philippians 3:13-14 says, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus." Press on, strain forward, forget what's behind. Starting over isn't a sign of failure, it's a sign of courage. And 2026 is your year to rebuild, to try again, to step into the dream you buried because you were too afraid to fail. But if you carry that fear into the new year, you'll stay exactly where you are, and everything God has prepared for you will remain out of reach. Number 7, leave the version of yourself that's settled. The version that said, "This is good enough. I don't deserve better. This is just how life is." That version of you that lowered your standards, that silenced your dreams, that convinced yourself you weren't worthy of more. Ephesians 3:20 promises, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us." Immeasurably more. More than you can ask, more than you can imagine. But you have to believe you're worthy of it. You have to stop settling for crumbs when God is offering a feast. 2026 is not the year to play small. It's not the year to stay comfortable. It's not the year to shrink back. It's the year to rise, to claim what's yours, to walk in the fullness of who God created you to be. But you can't do that if you're still clinging to the version of yourself that's settled. So here's what I need you to do. Before 2025 ends, write it down. Write down the shame you're releasing, the toxic relationships you're leaving, the addictions you're breaking free from, the bitterness you're forgiving, the victim mentality you're rejecting, the fear you're conquering, the settling you're done with. Write it all down and then pray over it. Tell God, I'm leaving this in 2025. I refuse to carry it into my future. And then let it go. Burn the paper if you have to. Rip it up. Delete it. Whatever it takes to release it. Because here's the truth. You can have a new year, but if you don't become a new person, nothing will change. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, The new creation has come. The old has gone. The new is here. The old has gone. It's done. It's finished. And 2026 is waiting for you. A new version of you. Healed, whole, free. But you have to leave the weight behind. You have to drop the bag. You have to walk into the new year light, unburdened, ready. Listen, I know it's hard to let go. I know some of these things feel like a part of you, but they're not. They're just things you've been carrying, and you were never meant to carry them this long. God is saying, put it down. I've got something better for you. So trust Him, release it, and step into 2026 with empty hands so He can fill them with everything He's been holding back, waiting for you to finally let go. This is your year, but only if you leave 2025 behind. Drop the weight, defy the disgrace, and walk into the future God prepared for you. You're ready. Jesus is at the door. Put the bag down and step through.